The unison of mixed martial arts penetrates throughout the world, but the Wimp to Warrior program translates it to the common person. On this early morning in Belfast, Northern Ireland, the competitors are preparing for a pre-warned turn-up of pace just at the dawn of fight night, and Coach Colin Reid leads the way for its first impression.
My name is Colin Reid, or my nickname is Reedy, that's what I call myself. I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu now just under 4 years. My background is Max military. Joined here 4 years ago. Joined here at 106 kilos. Worked with Damien for years doing the door and stuff. He asked me to come in and start training. I come in and yeah, this has been the process now. So I'm now the conditioning coach now at SBG.
Head coach Damien Mulgrave, former BJJ Irish champion, keeps a close eye on all the development programs, keeping an appropriate pace just before fight night.
My coach, John Kavanagh, contacted me last year with the opportunity of hosting Wimp to Warrior up in Belfast. We were very keen to do it, and we contacted Richie Crenny, the CEO of Wimp to Warrior, and we got started with Series 1 last year. It was a big success. It was real boost to the gym, and most of the guys who did Wimp to Warrior Season 1 stayed on and became members of the gym, and we have some here today who were mentors in Series 2 as well. So yeah, a real positive experience for the gym and for everybody involved.
This year as a mentor, I'm focusing on all the contestants and what they need to achieve, and it's great that I can go through the same experience but with a completely different mindset, that I can help and mentor and push other guys who are going through the same experience I went through. There's a lot of highs, a lot of great memories and great times in this process, but there's also some times where it can get quite low.
By this stage, all flaws are addressed and fallbacks are reprimanded.
If you're late and we do anything wrong, we do burpees. So with a guy this morning, that's twice now. His nickname's now half a session, and all the guys, you know, have it. So they come in late, so they all have to do burpees.
Oh yes, let's go! 3, 2, 1, go! Everyone, burpees, go! Let's go! Hey, what's up, idiot? Hey, what's up, idiot? 10. What's up, idiot? Yes, we must be now. Let's keep going. 28. 19. And again. 20. One more. It's called half a session. So he turns up late every time. Spends more time looking after his beard. He actually stopped sparring today because he has a christening and he just wanted to photograph with a black eye. Alright, good luck this time. Go ahead, Scunner.
Because of my military background, I'm very disciplined. I've been very sort of, being on time, making sure the kit's correct and stuff like that there. That's one of the things I emphasise, that, when the Wimp to Warrior guys coming in, making sure they have their gum shields, making sure they have their water bottles, making sure that's just like a kit inspection every morning, and if they don't have their kit, then it's burpees.
Even though the coaching is near enough to relentless, by this point, the men are separated from the boys.
Bring in the sort of cage work, cage defense. And I also like bringing in that sort of unconventional sort of judo style where you're maybe toying with people with underhooks and controlling wrists and things, and maybe something that not everyone's used to coming up against, especially when they find themselves maybe in positions that they would feel themselves maybe comfortable in before. With a nice sort of switch of the hips, you can very quickly change things up, so I like adding that into the mix.
Get the takedown. Maybe first time I've done the knee slice, next time I'm just going to pass, yeah, or maybe I'm going to come to the side, leg weave, climb up, yeah? Right, had enough? Yeah. Let's go, 1, 2, 3.
We've a mix, a wide range of different people from different backgrounds. We've got solicitors, we've got a taxi driver, we've got a housewife. We've got all different people, all who do the series for different reasons. Wimbledon Warrior gave them the opportunity to an entry into doing martial arts and to putting themselves through the crucible of fighting in the cage at the end of it all.
I'm loving it. Every morning I'm bouncing out of bed and can't wait to get here. Even on the weekends, I'm still coming in. Just loving it.
The session's been great. At the start they were really tough, but as the week goes on, I feel my fitness getting better, my skill level's getting better.
The sessions have been unbelievable. I started off, I was 95 kilos, I'm 82 now. We do nothing but sweat every session, but everyone keeps everyone going. All the people, the coaches are great fun to be around.
The coaches go above and beyond to make sure that we're okay.
We're a gym which is noted for its good vibe. You know, everybody in here is very relaxed, very cool and very friendly. All the coaches are very accessible. It's a gym where people do feel comfortable to come into, and that's for me, that's one of the most important things. You know, you want to have a place where you feel comfortable coming into, people who are there to help you.
Like if you're 1 minute late, as you're about to see, you'll see the guy, he's pushed to the limit at the very end. He's just constant work rate. You're not allowed to be late or you're getting punished. But it sounds ruthless, but it's good. Like, it gets the punctuality up, and everyone's on time then, and we're ready to start the session at 5:45. But as soon as we're in, we get the warm-up done, and the intensity's top class.
As fight night draws near, the coaches make it clear that at the end of the 22 weeks, this is a fight that will define their hard work.
We're ramping it up towards the fight.
Everything's starting to build up now. The physical aspect they can handle, it's the mental approach where
The bottom line of Wimbledon Warrior is that everybody's here for a reason, you know, and that reason should be bigger than the excuses. People need to get out of bed and they need to be here, and the guys who are here today are the guys who are going to be wearing fight night.
First, they take you by the hand, then leave you in the cage. It's not just a fight. It's the event of their lifetime.